Hey, what's up guys? Well, again, I want to go through some of the auxiliaries as well as something that helps a lot with grip strength and the different holding positions of the kettlebells. So there's three that were commonly used. One's a farmer carry, one's a front rack hold, and one's going to be that overhead position. And so you can use one or two kettlebells during this movement, guys. One is obviously going to be more challenging on the core. Two is just going to be more challenging for the balance part of it as well as just the stability of your shoulders. Both are going to be challenging in those ways, but usually unilaterally, one arm is going to be a little more challenging for that core strength to keep upright and not twisted to the right or left, whichever hand you're holding that kettlebell in. So I'm going to go through the one arm first and then show you what that looks like, the three different positions. So again, always think about proper form before even lifting this thing. So always keeping that deadlift form. So from here, guys, I'm keeping my back flat, rolling my shoulder back. I'm not slouching, because then right in the back there, guys, the upper back, thoracic spine, it's going to feel a lot of something which you don't want to feel. So rolling the shoulder back, keep a nice tight body. Another thing you got to worry about is when you're up here, imagine as if you're holding two kettlebells. So you're not leaning to the side just because you're holding a kettlebell. Keep it tight as if you're holding two. You're engaging your obliques on this side as well as this side. You're keeping your core tight, so it's a great core workout just holding this position. And so it's also going to work your forearms a lot, and it's going to be building that grip strength. So you can just do this for 60 seconds, be a great workout. You're going to feel a lot in your core and your forearms, and you can switch after that to the other arm. Same thing, keeping the core tight, working the opposite side more for the core. So another thing you can do, guys, you put that back down. You can go into that kettlebell clean to hold in the front position. Again, really great core workout as well. And just holding that as best you can. Make sure you have proper setup and technique before you even start the position. But again, the thing you got to worry about is your wrist, so it's not hyperextended. You're keeping it nice and tight to the body. Women, a little further out. But holding this position, keeping your core tight. You should feel that tightness in your core. It shouldn't be relaxed. Tightness there. You're gonna feel this in this little pocket. So you try to have a triangle there so the kettlebell fits there. But you're gonna feel a lot in your core. You're gonna feel a lot in your shoulder. Feel a lot in your grip strength right here. And remember, always a flat back. You're not leaning back. Some help, guys, engage that other arm. Keep those lats engaged. That's the lats are right back here, guys. That's gonna help you to hold that a little longer, to feel a little more intense in your lats. So you're holding that for another 60 seconds. Add weight, switch when you're ready. You can go back into a swing in order to switch weight, switch hands, and hold the same thing. So again, this can be for time, or you can just do heavy weight for as long as you can. A lot of different ways you can implement this within a workout or between exercises. So last one, guys, I'll show you is going to be the press and then hold above head. So when you're doing this, guys, make sure you have proper form. Watch a kettlebell press video to make sure you're doing this correctly. We are squeezing the diaphragm, and all you're going to do is just hold this weight. And so something to worry about, guys. Think about lats still engaged. You're not throwing this through the roof. You're keeping the lat nice and tight. Should feel tension there. Have someone poke at this. They should feel tightness. Shouldn't feel flubbery. I know people think like, I'm too fat. No, you're not. You have muscle there. It's part of your anatomy. Sorry. But you're holding that tight, keeping that there as best you can. You can make it even more difficult by walking around the room, say. Try to hold that as best you can. Again, all these are going to be great workouts in between other sets, or even just doing for time or heavier weight to do so. So again, you can switch after a minute. Same thing. Clean it. Press it. And hold it. Again, keeping that lat engaged. Straight body. There should not be a leaning just because you're tired. Keep the lat engaged. Keep your core tight so that doesn't happen. So those are the three basic holds you can do, guys. Farmer, the front rack, and above the head. All are great for your grip strength, as well as your lat strength and your core. You can do the same thing with the dual clean, with both farmer carries, as well as the front rack or above head. Show that real quick, but they're all the same exact movements, just with two kettlebells. Make sure you have a wider base when doing this. So again, keep it nice and close. Try not to hold on like this, because you're gonna get as much engagement or as much work out of it. So keep them both tight in those little corners of your pockets of your arms. And then from there, if you wanna make it more challenging, you can press it up and same thing applies. You can hold it there, lat engaged. I'm not arching my back, but keeping it tight to protect my back and shoulders. You can also go down to that farmer's carry. What's also fun, guys, is you can mix a complex of all three of these movements. Say you want to do 30 seconds farmer carry, 30 seconds front rack, 30 seconds above head, then go back in a pyramid fashion, back down. Great workout. You can also do both the same thing. You can also start above head first, 30, 30, 30, and it's going to be a phenomenal workout for both your lats, as well as your core, and then finally with your grip strength. So some great things to work on, guys. Just make sure to really think about your wrist when doing this. This is a big common issue because people have problems with the wrist because they're hyperextending the wrist and it's not a natural position. So hey, want to be more functional, something you actually do. And if you're ever thinking about carrying groceries, guys, you're gonna be really good at this after doing workouts like these. So those are a few of the basics with the carries, guys. So feel free to practice these. If you have any questions with them or any concerns if you're doing it correctly, record yourself, have a friend watch you. You can even send me a video and we'll work on it and address some of the issues and give you some different tips and cues to help you kind of get the light bulb and to figure these out to use them most effectively in your workouts or in a workout for a client you may have. So leave a comment or question there, and I'll see y'all